Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Behind me! I promise! It was an accident!
Revelio.
Even Ferdinand Octavius Praticus hung pride. It was me in a stink.
Lumos. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Mine now. Revelio. Revelio.
Gobbled up by your own fangs uranium. 142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Revelio.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous.
Revelio.
This to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio. Revelio. I don't have anything for this at the moment. Revelio.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider
Revelio.
yourself welcome.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Hope you're not here for an autograph spray. I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Revelio.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it.
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope it's worth the risk. Revelio. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
My sincerest gratitude, you brave soul. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
New instruments are expensive, eh?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. This is where Saccharissa said to go. And whack, just my luck. A troll. Protego! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Revelio.
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
I've always liked a fun light.
Perhaps I shall scout around Spellcroft for something to poach.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Protego! Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Ah.
You haven't got a prayer.
Confringo! Incendio!
Confringo.
Confringo! Ah, there you are!
Confringo! Coward! Might be found!
Incendio!
Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Protego.
That's it!
Confringo. Confringo.
Protego! Incendio! Confringo!
Bombarda.
That goblin helm you pilfered. I want that back now.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defendo. Revelio.
Beef were made to be skinned and eaten.
You can feed a beast. You've had too much fire to you if you think you can outdo my take. I think carry the sacks on that last raid.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
I'm embarrassed for you. So close. Oh, this is getting...
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
What have you done? Dare slay one of my own!
Expelliarmus!
You will fall!
Defender! Bombarda!
No! Too hard! Marvelous strike!
Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defendo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Everything's all right now.
You can't keep your eyes on the galactic heart. Quit picking the frog in your soul to pieces.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower?
Is that you, Roy?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio.
That's the best you can do, is it?
Incendio.
If I am trouble,
Oh, it's a bit like, being on...
Confringo! Enough! Now put me down! I'll steady you, little measle! I'm out before I find you.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Dodged an attack. Good frog.
You'll need Incendio! Protego!
Real quick. What's happening?
Expelliarmus. Defender.
That was a mistake.
Levioso. Your poaching days are over. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
It's always a pleasure.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Confringo.
Can't be having none of your nonsense. Do me like that again and you'll
Revelio.
now the punches at your back.
I'm sure it'll be hard to kill him with Never!
Confringo. Defendo.
You'll pay for that, Fringo! You having the knack at all? Levioso! Mind yourself! You'll feel that tomorrow. Levioso! If you
Expelliarmus.
last that long.
Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Levioso! Levioso!
Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo.
Levioso! Levioso!
Expelliarmus.
Coward! Might be fairly!
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Lumos. That's that. Settled. Revelio. Levioso. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Revelio. 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 That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Levioso! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio! I'll look after you. Settle yourself. I mean, you know. Levioso! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Stop!
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. You did away with all those dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. 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 I could use some gold. Confringo, defender. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
The ministry.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus, Defender, Bombarda, Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Bombarda! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda!
You don't hurt you!
Expelliarmus!
Coward! What they feeling?
Let's see you survive that heat.
Bombarda! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's mine!
Revelio. Revelio.
Anyone looking for trouble found it in me.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Expulso! That's mine!
Levioso!
Little brat!
No! Incendio! Levioso!
That's just the beginning.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo!
You're going to regret that. You're no match for me.
Expelliarmus!
My what?
Confringo! Bombarda!
Quite conductive, aren't we? I'd quit now, while you're still alive.
Revelio.
Do you really think you can bet?
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Someone messing about?
Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio! This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about
Revelio.
this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Better lay of the land.
Oh, what a light.
Huh? Rookwoods don't go down. So very.
Levioso!
What are you doing?
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Stop that! Confringo! Findo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
You
Bombarda! Confringo! Defender!
Merlin, you think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself?
Revelio!
What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Huh?
Reparo.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Let me
Let's get this over with.
Expelliarmus.
I've never been one for gardening. Never like vegetables.
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I will make him pay.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Hold still!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Stop right there!
Bombarda! Defender! Careful!
Never liked me!
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Back for more! Not the right.
You don't want to try that again.
Shall we finish what we started? Listen to me.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
You're not going to like this. Time to teach someone a lesson!
Overgrown weed.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Never did kill.
Back for another ticket? You won't escape again, coward.
You up?
I won't go down as easy.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender!
One has to defend oneself against the
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
No one takes one of my own and lives the
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Potato! Pathetic! Reducto! You regret that.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Expulso! Hardly felt.
Leviosa.
Expulso! Flash!
Accio.
Creation! Rookwoods don't go down easy!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is that all? Death from above!
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Expulso!
Confringo.
Stop that! Give up! Incendio!
Defendo.
You're built twice! Incendio!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Now where did it go?
Potato!
Incendio! Incendio! Incendio!
Reducto!
This is your first
Revelio.
survive this fight. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Bombarda.
Explosions.
Done. Defendo. Confringo.
Protector. That's the best. Incendio.
I watch those lights go out of your eyes.
Levioso!
Potato! That's just pitiful. Is that the best you got?
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo!
Run. Knew I'd find you.
Revelio! Revelio. Revelio.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she...
Levioso!
I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Professor Howard will never believe this. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. Oh. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Revelio.
When you have a cloak like this, you can blame it help. When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now. Better have a look then.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
You will pay for your deeds.
Defender. Confringo. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo.
A clear head made way for a clear path.
Revelio.
Over here.
Revelio. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I can pretend I never heard from the before.
Revelio.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. I've been fighting since... Break to 5.
Expelliarmus! Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio.
He's weak. Yes, he is.
Bombarda.
Time to go and catch a beat. Spends more time.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Merlin himself would be proud.
Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Lumos. Reparo.
glad to see you found your way to Pit upon Ford. Delightful place.
Nothing warms a body like incendio.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've just had your hair done by Calliope.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio.
human to worry about.
Confringo!
Fight me fairly!
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Damn you! Levioso! You after the cold and... How did that feel? Levioso!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Could it be a Merlin trial? Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Wonder who... Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio. Hello. Do you have a moment?
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid. Running the shop keeps me rather busy. I'm the new proprietor, Indira Wolf.
What do you have for sale?
exactly what I needed. Thank you. Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me again.
Revelio.
I wish I'd paid more attention when I was at school.
Nothing clears the cobwebs quite like flying.
Revelio. 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 Knowing a meat, he's likely Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
You alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only. Get away! All of you!
Are they from the restricted section?
No, and none of your business. I know.
Revelio. Lumos. So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. Revelio. 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 book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Horcruxes.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio!
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
at home knows someone who's related to
Revelio!
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me. If it isn't the treasure. Still can't believe you found that old uniform. Well done.
Revelio.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWL. And before you know it,
Wingardium Leviosa. You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned,
Revelio.
the training dummy is available. Glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Revelio.
Since our visit
Alohomora.
Triptych. Meet me at the Overlook. just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Revelio. Revelio.